Ah, it's not working. It didn't give myself a lot of time here. Hello and welcome back. I'm B-Ball Joe, and this is Railroads Online, and this is live tonight. Let me change a couple quick things here so we can actually get going. There was a big update. There was a very big update for this one, and it's about building track, and it's so changing the game. It's a game changer. I don't know how else to describe that to you. The thing that always happened before is I was always frustrated with building my track, building other things, and it took forever. It took so flippin' long that it was not fun anymore. It wasn't right. There was always just something wrong with it, and it was just wrong. I wasn't a fan. Is this too loud? Is this too... Why are you so laggy, game? Let's see here. I'm gonna turn my camera off. That should make it a little better. I hope. Maybe. Hanako and MGL, how's it going? Yeah, we'll see how the lagginess goes with my camera off. I hope that works a little better. But no, they had a huge update, and it is so worth it. Anthony, how's it going? It changes just about everything. I would like to turn the sound down a little bit. Music, maybe here? Yeah, that looks professional. That wasn't it. The music wasn't the problem. Audio? Yes, master volume. There you go. Now you can... I don't know, if you really want to hear the locomotive, you can, just let me know. But yes, there was an update, and we're gonna head somewhere right now. Now, the track that you see here, or what you've seen so far, is a lot. Let's see here, if I click this button and this button, you start at the freight depot, and then you have to go to the sawmill, and then you have to go to the logging camp. It doesn't look like a lot on this map, but on the old version, it would take me, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 hours to build this track until it was satisfactory, and at that point it would still require a lot of finesse, there was a lot of derailing happening, which was always annoying. And speaking of derailing, and my best enough. Oh, just made it. There were just problems galore all the time, and it was so frustrating because you could never get anything just right. Everything would always just not line up, have a really bad kink in it, it just bad. It was just bad. It was never right, never fun, and it would take forever. And this is the easy part of the whole thing. Yeah, we're stopping here on a slight slope. This is the biggest slope that I've built so far, 4%. And Betsy can do it, and we will only ever pull empty cars up here. So it's really light load, really. But we're also playing with realistic settings on, I think. I think I did. Realistic settings just make the train work a little harder to make anything happen, but that's probably okay. But yes, we're up here by the logging camp, and I already set up a couple tracks, and if you look at this and compare this, if you ever played this game before, you will know there was no way to make things line up this pretty. Like, there's no real kink in the lines. In this update, one of the big things that it talks about is the Spline update. And, well, the splines are awesome. There were, I don't want to exaggerate, but about 20 updates last week. And then Kerbo, another channel, started playing again. I know you sometimes watches my stuff, but Kerbo started playing again, and man, the few episodes that I watched from him just made me want to try it again, because the game itself is so much fun. The only problem was the track laying was always so frustratingly hard and was just not good. And apparently the realistic settings works now, and a bunch of other things are good now. Money-wise, it's not as tight anymore, and yeah, Beetlejuice, how about you just stop talking about that? So yes, no, I want to show you. I want to show you what this is all about. MGM, it's been very long since I watched this too, or since I played this too. You are on the money with the problems. I hope so. But yes, I just want to show you, and we're going to start by just building out this yard. Back in the day, life was hard, and then there was a Spline update on the beta for a little while. Please let me know if it's too laggy. I will try to fix it as much as I can. I hope it's working. But yeah, back in the day, it was just, there was a Spline update, but it wasn't working and it wouldn't save. It was pretty frustrating. And the guy or the guys that are making this game just fixed it, and now it's different. You have different rail types now. The only thing that's different is this one is relatively low, like flat bed, track bed. This one's medium flat bed, track bed, and this one's high flat track bed. I don't know why I can't say that, and this is just this one. One of the nice things is it looks like this. You have different controls now on the top right. It's nice and big so everyone can read it. And you can adjust this in angles, which is awesome. You can also adjust it in bigger angles if you don't want to step so far, or adjust it in smaller angles. And all of this is controlled by the numpad, and you can set the keys however you want it, that's fine. But it's not hard. It's not hard to do, which is great. You can change the grid. You can also change if it's snapped or if it's circled, and then you can change the actual other values as well. And here, first thing I want to show you is, how do you align this back in the day? You had to just measure until it was right, and it was so frustrating, and I hated it. Now you go, nope, yep, that is straight right next to the thing, and you move out as far as you think you need to go out for your wagons, whatever they are, then you click, and then you run this. And then this is the spline thing. It can go all wobbly like this, which is fine. You can change the angle of attack if you want to, but you can run this really far, and then the angle is pretty nice, or snap straight. And then we'll just be really straight next to what you're sitting at here, and it's a breeze. And then if you feel like, oh, I don't want to do straight anymore, let's do a slight curve. And let's see that I go out far enough here that you can see a slight curve. I don't, oh, it's set to 1 point, which is not helping. We have to set it to something else. Even if we go here, it gives you a nice curve, and this curve will continue forever and ever and ever. And it only lets you get a curve to -30, which I would say is a good thing, because anything sharper than this is just not worth it, but that is fine. So we're gonna go back to the real, to the actual setting that we want. It would be nice if that was a toggle here. I'm not sure if that is planned or not, but it's fine. And we're just going to place this. There's a problem if you stand here, the track will bury you and you will have to delete the track. It's a little annoying, but, well, just stand in front of it and you'll be fine. Track laid. The other thing that's new, you see that? The track bed is filled in the middle. It's actually like a normal track would be laid. And that is something that I know at least the real rail fans had a problem with, but that's no longer the case, which is pretty sweet. So that one is done. That one is in. Connection is still exactly like it was before. I'm gonna pull these out relatively far, and I'll show you why. Well, I want to show you how the building is now, which is much different. What was the degree? I think it was like 1 degree. So let's try this again. Well, I don't know what the actual alignment was, so let's figure this out. Go back to the degrees. And then I'm pretty sure it's 1 degree, because on the other side it's 1 degree, and that looks like it's aligning just fine. The thing that you can do now, which is pretty awesome, is you just go back to where you just started, and you say, well, I would like some parallel track here, because there's sometimes a reason for that. Not always, but sometimes there's a reason for that. Don't worry, there's more than this. There's so many quality of life improvements. It changes the game. It's a game changer. Did I mention that before? So this one can pull out all the way to here, and the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to make this a little longer, and then I will show you the next piece. This long? Maybe? I don't know. That's fine. Cool. Anyone remember how you would put switches in? Anyone? It's a sarcastic question. If you played this, you know that it was a pain to have a switch connect on the correct side at the right time. No longer a problem now. I know that I would like the lever on the left side. I want the straight bit in the middle, and then the turn off on the left. This is a left switch. Looks like this. And you're like, oh, back in the day you had to place it like this, right? Just like this. And then there was a gimmick that you could do to place this one here and this one there, and you put a crossover here and a crossover there, and you turn it all around, and then eventually it would align. Well, no. You just say, no, I want this as a snapping point now. This one over here, or this one as a snapping point. And as you can see, it's currently turned the wrong way. Oh, that's not a problem. Just turn the whole thing around. And now you just look at your snapping point right there, and voila, it is snapped right into it. Tree, you're taking my thunder. Sorry. It snapped right into it, and you didn't have to do much. All you have to do is just click a couple buttons. This would take, not kidding, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. If you knew what you were doing, if you did anything wrong along the way, you had to redo it. And it was so frustrating. But now, no problem. The next thing, so far I showed you the circle mode on, which is very confusing. I don't know about that label. But how about we turn the circle mode off? Now circle mode is off. This is the thing where it gets wiggly. And you're like, well, do you have to still align it right? Do you have to set something? Nope. You just go up to the piece of track where you're like, I would like it here. It may look funky there, but it figures it out. You see that? Does it look like I just did something complicated? You know how long this would take in the old version of this game? Days. Days. Literally days. This was the pain. This is what you would watch a YouTube video for, to figure out how to do something, because there were always little tricks that you could do. You could do like the crossover thing used to elongate something and make that look good, and it was such a pain. It was such a pain, and it made me stop playing the game, because in the end, if you don't lay good track, it would always derail, and it was never worth it. So there you are, 2 tracks, and like this one effectively the same way. I just want to have a siding everywhere, so I'm able to park something or go around something if there's something parked. That is really all there is. I'm pretty sure the train is full now, but that is fine. So what is the next thing that we need? Well, I would like to connect that track to this track. There is a cheaty version. I don't think cheaty is the right word here, but there is a simple version, which is let the game do it entirely. Okay, let's see how that looks, because maybe the game is good enough to do exactly what I need it to do. Excuse me, get some hiccups there. What will happen now? Honestly, I don't know. The game won't even let me do it, because it's like, no, this is just a stupid idea. Just don't do this at all. It could be that it's just way too far away and just way too outlandish. I mean, look at this turn. It's going the other way too, which is not helping. So we can just turn this around and see if we can make it agree on something. But honestly, I don't expect this to do exactly what I need to do, but that's fine. Let's go back over here, see if it will connect. And I don't think it will. So we have to find another way to do this. But that's totally fine. I don't need it to connect here. I don't need it to connect here at all. Because there's another fun little thing. I'm going to make a balloon type connection over here, and then I will figure out if I need to add some more switches, because this is the actual flat area of all of this. I don't hate the idea of adding one more quick switch in here. Let's do that. I would like to... What would I like to? No, I definitely want to go right. There's a switch there. So here's what I tried to do so far. I tried to go a little bit away, and there's also now an incline, a length indicator of what you're doing. And it's always hard to see the switch, the flippy switch, right when they're like next to each other, because you never know which one is for what. So I'm trying to put a little bit of space in between and then put another switch behind there so I can actually find it next time. And again, really easy to put this in. I will just do this. Now it's pointing at the right bit. Maybe a little confusing, but all I want is maybe a siding going to that side that can just do something. I don't know what I want to do with it yet, but we will have to start making a really sharp turn back here. And that's what I really want to do. So how about we start? Let's see, there's a couple messages. Well, the Railway Distribution Office, a different game, yes. JD Tycoon. The new splines make things go so much easier. Switch placements too. Yes. Wow, that's so much better. It is, Revan. I dropped the game because it was just challenging to place rails. It was, and they changed it. They didn't just change it, they fixed it. This is so playable. Here's the other thing. Well, I already showed you the radius, so I don't have to talk about that much, but if I go about 100, this way. Well, we can actually go probably 60 this way and just go like this for a little while, and then we can turn back in, well, in due time, actually, probably right now. Make this a little less of a turn, make it a 200, length of like, I don't know, 40. The only problem with these splines are that once you place them, they're just splines. You cannot, when you remove them, you remove the whole thing. So if it was 50 meters long, well, you have to remove 50 meters of spline and then replace them somehow. So that can be a little annoying, but it's something that you can work around by not placing really long splines like I'm doing right now. Let's do everything at 90 meters and see if that is enough. I don't think 90 meters will do what I needed to do, but yeah, there's a mountain there. It's not going to go well, but 50 meters. 50 meters, ooh, 50 meters is just too much. 40 meters is not the tightest we can go. 30 meters is the tightest we can go, and I know that we don't need that, which is actually really good because you can just change your degrees again. So if I want you to move at 1 meter increments, then I can go just a little more. And I just want to line it up so that we can get past this mountain. That's really all I care about right now. I think this is pretty good. Is this really long piece of rail really necessary? No, but why not? Oh, and here we come to a nice interesting piece. Because this works for all different tracks. You can do it there, you can do it on the wall, you can do it on bridges. There are different styles of bridges. I have used a couple now. I'm going to use this one because I haven't used that one. So all the settings that you had a second ago are still active. So it's pretty easy to just say, well, continue this. Right there, looks good. Bridge, how do you look? Beautiful, just beautiful. It's a pretty sharp turn, but we shouldn't go really fast here, so that should all be fine. Back to what we were doing. And from here, let's turn this around actually. Switch the degrees again to 10, turn this around. I find that it's a little easier if you turn it around first instead of doing it all a little manually, but it's not bad. And now here's the thing. I don't have to try to connect it and find the path. I can just go to where I wanted to go and hold on to your horses because we're really close. So the turn that we made is actually probably relatively appropriate, which is totally fine. We just go here and say, would you be a peach, and just connect it there. And that's all it took. Now this is fine. This is totally usable. It is a relatively sharp turn because of the 30 meter radius, but it's totally usable. And if we really have to do something about it, replace something, put in a switch somewhere, we can. All of that is very, very, very possible and very easy to do and very easy to replicate. And it's not a problem at all. So let's get this one just a couple trees. Trees don't cost money to cut down anymore. I don't know when they removed that, but money was a weird thing anyways, because if you ran out of money, you could go negative, you could just not buy anything. So if that was something that mattered to you when you played this before, shouldn't matter anymore. But look at this, all the connections, all the track, all the rail is nice, just nice. What I could do now is I could remove the track that's in the middle and use the computer version or the automatic spline to make maybe a smoother turn in here if I wanted to try that, but I don't know that's necessary because I'm not very unhappy with what we've built right here right now. So I'm just going to continue this. There's another piece of bridge that I have to build, and then we can hopefully run the train all the way around the track and get back to the lumber mill and actually drop off some lumber there. And I think you get paid for that, for dropping it off at the lumber mill. You don't have to bring it to the warehouse, but I don't 100% remember that, so there's that. Cool. But did you see how easy that was? It would take me literally an hour probably to put that turn in, especially because there was a mountain in the back where it's just like, well, you can't go through this mountain anymore. And it's like, but I really want to. Not a problem at all. Now there's a small thing here that I've fabricated. This spline, I think, is just a single spline that goes all the way. And I would like to put the switch right at the beginning here, which means I will have to delete that spline again. And this is again, just wow. This is just a thing that you just have to deal with. If you place long splines, replacing them is a little more bothersome than replacing short splines, but it's not impossible. It's not really a problem. So there's a switch, put right in there. That switch over here got a little more air than I wanted it to have, but this one looks a lot better, so that makes me happy. But yeah, we have to remove this piece. I could put a square piece in there and then figure it out from there, but not a square piece, but a crossing. But I have this edge already, and that's a straight edge, and this is perfectly parallel to the original track. So there's no need for it. Silent Night. The cost was removed several patches ago. From my understanding, the dev does want to return the cost at some point. That's fine. It's, again, I do feel, and you may or may not agree with that, I do feel that the whole cost thing in this game is very shallow. Paying for trees, sure. I would like to pay for all the different track stuff. I don't know if it adds to the gameplay. For some people it might, for some people it may not, but it's having some money in there is fine. I think just using experience points for allowing the upgrades, which I think they do. I think there are some wagons that you can only get if you have a certain level, but I don't 100% remember that. Or I didn't play far enough to know that. Both are very likely. Okay, then we just place this guy here and voila. No problems were had, everything is fine, and everything was really easy to put in here. It's a little unfortunate that whatever I place here will probably interfere with this track. You know what? It's easy enough. We can just adjust it. It will interfere because I probably have a wagon sitting right here, and this wagon will definitely be touched by anything that drives by there. So let's just adjust this a smidge. By how much? How about 10 meters? Or 8.7 meters. Yeah, 8.7 meters sounds great, because I think that's about the wagon length. So that makes life easy enough. Now let's get the right track. It's a left switch for sure. I want the left switch on the left side. There you go, turn it all around. This gets a little annoying because well, annoying is the wrong word. But always having to switch everything around the right way is not intuitive, but it's totally fine. Then we have you, turn off the curve, come out here. If it doesn't come out straight enough right away, I can redo that, but nope, can't complain about that one bit. Look straight, and now we shouldn't have any touching issues anymore over here. Cool. What are we doing next? Building another bridge. Is it gonna be easy? Yes, absolutely. I used, I think, the old bridge over there. Is this the right one? Replace. Okay, that didn't play along right. Select old bridge again. If I do this, I would like to place the correct bridges at least. Let's do it from here. I think that will make my life a little easier. Come on. Oh, I didn't have this on. Okay. Place that. Is that the same style as the one over there? Yes, it is. So, perfect. Get rid of that. Get me the bridge again. Again, make it old. Thank you. Connect it to something, and then run to the connection point that we already have. It's as easy as that. You don't have to think or do anything else anymore. You just know where you're going, and you could do this however you want to do it. You can spend a lot more time and have the track snake up all the hills and do all the other things, and that is all dandy. It's in my mind, this is the total sandbox game for train enthusiasts. So do whatever pleases you, but this is the way I'm doing it. Now I should probably have... Oh, I did extend this a little bit. But let's see how this looks, shall we? I think it's mostly usable. I think it would be a little better if I didn't have the bridge come all the way down here. And honestly, I can probably make that happen pretty easily. Yeah, we're going to fix that. We're going to have... no, I didn't mean to jump over that. Like, there's not enough reason for a bridge right here. So let's have you back up a little bit, at least right up until the bridge. And again, this is so easy now that it really doesn't hurt anymore to have to do this. Turn you around. What radius do you think we have here? Well, if I would have done this earlier, I could have just used the same radius that was on the on the track to my side there, but I didn't. So that's probably fine. I know that the track to my right is a 4% incline, so something like this is probably going to be okay. And even now I can put the walkway on the outside, because the walkway is always on the left side of where you built the bridge on this type of bridge, and maybe that looks better. I don't know, but it's wonderful. It would be nice if we could run a little faster, but hey, they're bigger fish to fry. The tree cost was removed. Silent Night. Personally, I would like to see a cost to everything. However, once you have certain industries connected, you either get cost free or reduced, such as lumber camp, reducing cost of bridges, rails, ties. Yes, you can take this very far for so many different reasons and so many different levels. There's a lot of opportunity there to make things fun and right. It's really just up to the developer how much they want to spend on that. How does this feel? This connects right into a switch. Is that a problem? I don't think it is, but I do wonder if I can add a little bit of embankment. No. See, this they changed. I cannot just add embankment. Oh, maybe I can. No, it's fine. Hey, I'm not a perfectionist on this one at all. If it works, it's fine. There's one place over at the sawmill that is atrocious, but you have to you have to search for it to find it. By the way, if any of you feel like you want to play as well, I do have this server open. The server name is just BWellJoe server, and the password is also BWellJoe. I'm pretty sure I just play on the Minnesota region. That was the last setting I set for Steam. If you can't find me right away, that's the problem, that we're not in the same region. Unless they fix that, that'd be cool too. But yeah, if you feel like joining and helping a little bit with stuff. That's all. But you have to be on the beta, you have to be opted in there. But there we go. We built a bunch of splines, we built a bunch of things, and I do think there is another update that if you drive a train in a certain direction, the switches, instead of just staying where they are, will auto switch to your direction that you're coming from, so that you don't get derailed for no good reason, which is pretty nice if you're playing single player. I haven't had to use that yet, but I don't have a very excessive track layout yet, so that's just the nature of the beast. How are you doing down here? You would like some more. You are at 400 degrees, so that's nice. Let's just give you a couple. And then put a couple more there. Very good. And if your crosshair goes away, you can just open up the... oh, we're moving. Cool. You can just open up the construction menu, and then it will come back afterwards. Awesome. I will probably remove a couple more trees that are in between these bridges, but look at this. This so far, I probably played less than 2 hours. I haven't even made a trip of anything to sell anywhere. And I have a pretty solid track from the lumber mill to the sawmill to the warehouse. Beautiful. What else do you need, right? This is exciting to me. I don't know why. Does it need to be exciting? I don't know. Slow this down a little bit. I would like my... Nope. Yes. Oh, other thing that they did. You can open the window now. Woohoo. Go. Okay, you do have to go a little harder. That's alright. There you go. That tree can go. That tree can go. I haven't seen trees derail your locomotive yet, which is quite nice. Like when you cut them down, they kind of fall on your stuff. They don't just derail you. I think that's nice. All right, let's do a little more here, just a little bit extra, and we are up all the way up the hill, which is what we wanted. Now we just have to start braking. Empty wagons really shouldn't take that long to brake, but let's see. Overshot just a little bit. I haven't done this in too long. That's the problem. Let's remove a little bit of brake, a little more brake, and there you go. Yeah. There we go. This part is a little more boring, so if you guys have any other questions right now, happy to answer them. Doesn't look like it, that's fine, but we will be here for a little bit, and there's a sizable delay, I think, on the stream. I don't think I set it up correctly there, so it is what it is, but that's fine. Yeah. Do I need to put some firewood somewhere? Well, as far as I know right now, when you place the firewood facility, this one, Firewood Depot, almost said the right word, you still get free firewood, so it's still relatively easy if you run out. Same probably for water, I would guess, that I'm eventually going to be out. But we'll just place those as we need them. I don't know that I need a full facility for that at this point. They did not improve placing buildings on track. There's still no snapping. You still don't know if you're too far away, if you're aligned the same way, and all those things. So probably building the building first and then running the track around it is a little easier. I don't know. We'll get there. Surely will. Hopefully will. Yeah. Sorry, had to point my fan at me there. It's a little warm in my tiny little studio here, but that's quite all right. All right, let's get this one. Let's see, how's that switch set? That switch is set right, so when I go forward, we should be able to see the thing. Don't go that way. We're not going downhill. Go that way. Stop! Reverse it, you're going the wrong way. That's totally my bad. I think, yeah, I did it earlier because I needed to go the other way a little bit. But, okay. So, regulator off. I'm just waiting for that switch to switch itself. While also seeing what's going on over here. I think it's time to slow down. There it goes. See? You don't have to derail anymore. Isn't that wonderful? Are you going to be fine, or do I have to move a little bit? You're still moving. I think that's just telling me that realistic modus or realistic physics is on, which is fine. I'm okay with it. Makes the game a little harder. You have to actually think a little more and know what you're doing. But it also means that I have to use the reverser more than I want to use it. Just a little bit. Just a little bit more. Push. Come on, Betsy. Still looks like there's enough steam. And stop. You could play with different brake settings on the actual wagons. It's totally fine. Like, you just hop in here and say, you go to... I think Kerbal said they go to like 10% sometimes for reasons, and maybe that works. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. Maybe that's easier to stop non-realistic mode. Maybe it doesn't make a difference at all. Silent Knight, what are your thoughts on a new partnership with the RDO Dev and its new publisher? Publishers are either good or bad. I don't know who the publisher is. I don't know that many publishers. I know that on a different railroad game, the publisher is terrible because he forces the developers to bring stuff out when it's not ready. And as long as that is not the case, I said he, the publisher. As long as that is not the case, they're good. I mean, having a publisher means you shouldn't have to worry about publicity in any way, shape, or form, and you can actually concentrate on developing the game. That is not a bad thing in and of itself. It just depends on, you know, what the publisher expects from you and how you need to do it. And if you can stay true to yourself, that's really all. And so far, I've seen a lot of updates come out. I haven't had a crash yet. I don't know if that is lucky, if I just jinxed it or whatever. But that to me is a pretty good sign for a pretty solid development team or developer. I think this is a very small team, so it may just be one person. But it's good. Let's save this because I did just jinx me, I'm sure. There you go. Continue. Thank you. Get to Betsy. How is power and all that? Should be fine. Break off, go forward, and let's see how all of this... Okay, Betsy, just go. We too heavy. Ah, there it goes. Maybe the 10% brake on the last wagon is a little much, but we're only going to go downhill to the sawmill, so I don't foresee many issues, but you never know. We'll see how this goes. And we also have to get around this turn yet, which I haven't tested, so if we have to re-rail, oopsies, you can turn all that stuff off if you want, but I'm probably going to need it. They partnered with Astragon, who is known to specialize in simulation games. Yeah, that doesn't mean much yet. It's nice. I mean, I'm hoping that means that they know what they're doing, which is appropriate and fine and great. Keep that up, but we'll see. Does anyone... Well, I don't even know if you can hear the locomotive right now. Let's see if this turn is appropriate. It's like a 35-meter radius. I don't see anything jumping and bumping over there, so I'm taking that as good enough. This turn is... Oh, this turn is the one that is 30-some meters. Yep, that all works just fine. And we're gonna hop in here. Sorry for moving around so much, I'm just making sure that we don't lose anything. And again, this was the first try. I didn't test this before. I played it with a little bit at the sawmill for the other sharp turn that you have to make there, and didn't have problems, so here we are. Okay, are you gonna... Yeah, you're just gonna go left, so we can test that I'm far enough away from the platform, which at this point, looking from here, I'm not sure that I am. But let's find out. This thing points out a little further than I wanted to. Ah! Oh, it's totally fine. I don't know if the cranes are going to load the way I want them to, but for right now, it's totally doing what I needed it to do. That's wonderful. Now it's just downhill from here, so let's turn the regulator off a little bit, or a little down, and let us roll. Yeah, if you played the old game, again, you should see a lot less bumping, jumping, doing weird things. Even the locomotive is just slightly bumpy. And that is wonderful. This one should switch by itself. See, no problems. Back in the day, that would have been your derail, and you would have to spend, I don't know, 10 minutes getting all your stuff back on the track. So now we're back in about a 0.5 degrees area, and there's arguably a little too much ballast below the tracks here, but I'm okay with it. As I said, I'm not a perfectionist. Now all we have to do is get to where we need to go, and life should be pretty good. My preview of the stream, the video, is not looking super hot all the time. Is it super pixely for you guys? Just curious. Here's something I can do. For some reason I felt like I had to set it all up to epic, but high should be totally fine. I don't think it actually makes a big difference. It makes a big difference in my GPU. That's just stupid me trying to get something out of it. Ooh, red bridge. No, it's still at 96%. Whatever. It's fine. It's a GeForce RTX 3070, so I was hoping that it could do something, but that's fine. All right, here, there, right below us is the bad part of the track lane that I did so far, but I'm okay with that. It looks like realistic settings are definitely on because it's not really slowing down, but that's okay. Stream looks fine, thank you. Okay, you know what to do. I don't think there's anything stored at this point, which is just fine. You like that? That crossing? I don't even have a way to get from the warehouse directly to here. I think that's good, right? Alright, just a little more. I don't want to have to restart this, but if I start stopping now... It feels like this is fine. Let's turn that one on. A little extra help. Beautiful. How's this work? Oh, enter? Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't love that. I have to press enter to do this because everything else is mouse steered, like mouse click steered. Did we get some money? Where is my profile? Yeah, funds 1,340. I probably made some money there. Cool. Let's see that all the other track that we laid is still working. Forward is fine, brake off, this one on, this one is off. Cool. Probably only want to go about half speed. Well, maybe we can actually go full speed. I like it. I like all of this. It's good stuff. It's a little pixelated, but it's not that bad. Thanks, Anthony. So this is the sharpest turn that I made so far, and all the wagons have been happy for now. And I don't know if you remember, but this is the 2-hour thing if you do it in the old version, because you never make a turn that's right enough and sharp enough that comes in smooth like this, but no problem for head here. You just go around like this, and life is fine. Now I have to turn the regulator off, brake on, and I don't think I'm going to make it. I'm going to try it anyways. Here's something where I couldn't put the switches the way that I wanted them, but I would like you to go that way. That's all. So we can actually head back to the thing. Is that where we're going? Well, otherwise you would have to park these wagons somewhere and pick up new wagons. Can we afford them? We need the Tier 2 card. It's this one, 250. So for 1,000, we can actually get 4 of these. How about we do that so I can show you the rest of the track too? That sounds like a great idea. Let's do that. Don't like that I can't buy multiple at once, but hey, you only have to do this 30 times during the game total, and then you're done. And that's totally fine by me. That is 3, 4. And I'm not sure that Betsy can handle more than 4 of these. The better ratio is 6 cards, which I don't think I have the funds for right now. So if we want to be able to, let's see. I don't know if it lets me go negative on money here. Let's do one more try. Order. Check funds. Okay. I could make one more quick run to, actually no. I don't have to. I can just park these wagons. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to park these wagons next to the lake. And then I'm going to go to the warehouse, get the new wagons. And then I will... what will I do? Then I will... buy a new wagon by the time I get back to the warehouse to sell the lumber and the logs that are just delivered. Yes, that sounds great. Okay, so you go this way. I don't know how I feel yet that there's no direct route from, like, the route that I just came to the warehouse. I have to go around the sawmill every time, but if I really want to change it, I'll do that at some point. It's totally fine. Okay, you are now far enough. Everything is off. Very good. Let's not run on the wagons. I do like this addition for the bridges. Can actually get this. I will park you next to the lake because that's where you have to go. Reverse. Break off. Go. How's temperature? Everything looks fine. That's nice. This game's just enjoyable. I do feel that I can turn my camera back on though. Hi! Ah! Brake. You have to go past the switch though. Unbrake. I'll be fine. Totally fine. Little more. Little more. Little more. You can do it. And full stop. Turn this one on. Decouple this one, and you guys just park right there. This is why I like this cabin view, the option that you can do everything from here or this view. It's nice for shunting. It's very nice for shunting. Something that I really wanted to do and I haven't yet is make a hump yard. Anyone that knows trains probably knows what a hump yard is. You need more than one person, otherwise the switches are not automatic. So you need some help to make it work, but it's totally a thing you can actually make in this game and pretty effectively. So I would like to do that. Just in the old version, I just gave up way before I got to that point. Switched already, maybe. You should switch that before you leave. Well, I'm too far away now. On the way back, it's probably going to annoy me, but that's fine. Yeah, I can't tell if the stream is fine or not. Sorry. Now I'm at 97% again. I think it's part of the game too. Let's turn my thing up again. Nobody cares to see my face, right? Cool. There you go. I have this a lot with Transom World when I played that back in the day. That just eats so much power, and I'm guessing maybe this game upgraded a little bit and needs a lot more power now too. But that's fine. I can play with all those settings down the road. Let's see if I look at this and go in here. Turn the graphics down a little bit more. I know you all said it's fine. I just want to make it look as smooth as possible on the for you guys at home. Why is it so dark now? No. Well, if that's what that does, then no, thank you. Graphics high. Visual. I don't know what part made that so dark, but yeah, that's better. A little lighting is fine. Fire temp dropping. Thank you. Open. Hot, 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 hot. Okay, you are set right. You are set right. Very good. I can probably. Yeah, this is a route that took me not very long to build, and these already have 2 passing tracks set up. And this guy, you don't start with the full yard over here set up anymore. You have a little more freedom, although it's pretty much built the same way. So, not sure that really made a difference. But we'll pick up 5 apparently. Good stuff. Let's start breaking here. Then let's hop out of this view, break more. Good. Give me a little bit. Good. And then you should be fine. Let's turn off your brake. Connect you first. There you go. Then you need the little pebble in there and that thing. And then right here, and the brake is on this wagon, so it should be very cooperative. Put that in there. Now we turn the brake off. Pick up the single wagon. So we're going forward, no brake, go. So easy. All the wagons got new models too. That's something matters to you. Daz, how is it going? Good to see you. Time is it? 10:08. Okay, still have some time. We can still, I think, do everything that I wanted to do today, which is grand. Do that, do this, that's off, perfect. Alright, gotta flip this guy. Oh, and switches, or these guys, these levers are now right click makes it go that way, left click makes it go this way. I don't know what the logic is for why it goes what way, but that's what it does now. I don't know if it's better or worse. It's different. Before it was different. I don't know why I brought that up, but there you go. Stop accelerating. I think we can probably use the brake. Oh, we're at a good speed. Also can get some water. Yeah, water. Water is the best drink to drink most of the time. Okay, don't. Is that good? We're gonna stop there. Soft landing, very soft landing, love it. So you have to go this way. I still have to put a plug in the end there, but we'll do that when we move on a tiny bit. You, plug, cool. That one still needs a plug too in the end, but that's fine. Turn this one off. Get a little better overview from here. See how far we have to go. Just a little further, just a little more. You got this. I believe in you. And brake. And let's get out. Last 2 wagons, please. Hitbox is a little funky though, which is not helpful. And here we go. Where's everyone from tonight? If you don't mind me asking. Is it mostly US? I know, Daz, you said good morning. Does it mean you are... It's not Europe. It could be Europe. Could be somewhere in Asia. I don't know. Okay. Slow down just a little tad. Thank you. And now I did have the doodah on here already. Very good. It's a better click and drag for switching. Agreed. Ah! No, 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 no. I didn't do the doodah. Okay, we gotta go forward a little bit. I was reading, I didn't realize that I forgot something. My bad. Forward a little bit, brake a little bit, this a little bit, that a little bit. Cool. That should be enough. Chris Cast, how's it going? So we got UK, Canada, Florida, very nice, and Australia, very good. Cool. Get those out there. What is today? Today is Thursday. You know what I was trying to do today? Go kayaking for the last time of the year. There's like a little club that I hang out with every once in a while. The weather decided to be ridiculous. Normally around this time of the year here it's like 80, 90, 100 degrees Fahrenheit, which it was last week. It was 100 degrees at some day. Well, what was it? No, this week. Last week? Tuesday. This Tuesday was 100 degrees out, so that's like 40 degrees. Today, 60 degrees. Just like, no, we're gonna 60 degrees high, so it's relatively cold in my area. Plus, it started raining just around the time that I wanted to go kayaking, so that was kind of annoying. But that's fine because I get to spend time at home, just having a nice dinner and doing like the lovely things that you should do. And yeah, here we are. Water level is good, regulator is good, everyone should be happy, so let's move. Move it, Betsy. Arizona, very good. Switch builder, good to see you. Southeast Asia. Mirza, good to see you. Slovakia, that's early. Is that night shift? Or everyone that is up watching this before 6 a.m. from the times that you showed me, is that night shift? Or you just still up, or you just can't sleep and you figured, oh, B-Roll Joe has this thing on. We should check it out. I know there's a little delay on there, but you can always babble on, right? That's just boring. What are we gonna do next? We are going to pick up the goods and take them back to the warehouse, and then get one more wagon and take them back to the thing. And then, well, I need to build a place where I can park these wagons, because right now they will just be in the way. And that'll be pretty annoying. So Dado or Dado is still up. And then Switchblade is late, and Chris Cast can't sleep. For some reason, a couple years ago, I started developing this thing that I don't take naps generally. I will take naps every once in a while, but I don't take naps. But if I sit down and I have nothing to do, I can just fall asleep right there and then. Doesn't matter for how long. I don't like short naps, but I can just go sleep. And I do the same thing at night when I'm like, it's time to go sleep. I'm gonna be out within 5 minutes. And some people are very jealous of that. Okay, can we get over there before this thing gets over here? Hard telling. Should I build the siding first? Probably. Well, we have a triangular switch here, so we should be able to turn everything around the way that we need it. I did try to put a siding next to the pickup for the lumber that we're going to right now. There was just no room for turning around, so I stopped that, and I figured whatever siding I need I can put somewhere else. I could use this as a siding if I really wanted to. I could... Ooh! There is room for another crossover. That's what I'm going to do. I think that will look cool. We're going to do that right now. We're going to fill up some guys, and then I'm going to make a really cool third track that runs over here, maybe even a fourth one, if that all works. And that will be our siding for the extra stake cars that we have. Well, one extra stake car that I have to buy, but that's pretty cool. I can probably figure out how long this train is and do an appropriate length of siding. Why did I overshoot so much? That's just wrong. Go back. Go back, little train. Little engine. A little more, a little more, a little more. Brake. Yes. And I hope some of you know what I'm trying to say. I know not everyone will, but that's all right. You there, you there, you there. Sure. These will load up something. And there you go. There's just the guy in the middle that's empty. It really doesn't matter what I don't load right now, because there's the same number of all of them. Oh, you even put it in 2 separate cars. That's beautiful. But I think they're all worth the same amount. You can just transport more of these boards compared to the beams. So I should probably do beams first. It doesn't matter. I don't have a full car load. Train load, not car load. So that should all be fine. 20, yeah, we're good. Load these up. I'm surprised you have time to sleep with all you do. Yes. Sometimes I do too. I haven't done my woodworking in way too long. I haven't felt it. I'm making something for a friend and I really want to make it right. And I know that if I'm not in the mood, I can't do it right. Like, I will sit in the garage for 2 hours. I just installed a mini split, like a little AC heat pump in the garage a couple months ago by myself. It was super fun. I wanted to make a video about it, but got too frustrated and too sweaty about it, and my camera right now is terrible. But yeah, I have one because it's really hot and really cold in the garage, but no, just haven't felt like going out there in a while. What are we doing here? 12. There's 12 left of you. That is 2 full cars. And there are 18 left of you. That is 6 full cars. Okay. In that case, we are going to get the one where I can't get much out of. Is this enough? I hope so. So I'm thinking that the next time I can... Well, that was nowhere near. The next time I can just load up all the beams in one full train, and then I'm pretty much zeroed out again, which should be a good thing. So reverse more, brake less. See where that one ends up. You can put some markers down on the ground to see this better, but this is the first time I'm here, so there are no markers. You can all stop moving. You can also don't put it on the back one, please. Perfect. You can do all those things to see where you have to stop and other things. Wow. Be less descriptive, please. That's really helpful. You can place them anywhere you want to get you to wherever you want to go. But I haven't done that yet. I'm not sure that this is going to be my final setup because there's so much space over there. That will probably change my mind on what I want to do with this. Alright, 3 more, then we can take this... No. 3 more, and then I can build the thing that I was talking about. I don't fully remember what the... Ooh... It can only be a siding for parking cars, because... I can't connect that to the other side of that turn over on that side because of reasons. But I could connect it to something else because we will still have to build track out there. So this is what I'm looking at. To get to the smelter and to get to the iron ore mine, more precisely, you have to go either through that gully that I'm looking at right now with my arrow, or you go through here, through the back. Both are possible, but, well, you have to pick one, and right now I'm picking the better one, I hope. So you're good. Now you have 6 left. That's 1 full carload. Beautiful. I also put a switch up here. I don't know what I want to do with it yet. I just wanted to plan for it. That's all. But let's do the thing that I want to do, because it's fun. Yes, it's the only reason. I believe... let's see. I don't know. If I demolish this and put a crossing right next to it, that's not going to be enough space, right? That's just a wild guess. What are you doing? No, just... There you go. Connect there. Cool. That's not enough space to do anything, so let's leave that alone. Put this one here instead. Remove this guy. Connect... I don't like that these are floating, but I don't... At this point, I don't really know how to fix that, so I'm just going to leave it. Because I'm probably just going to make it worse. These should be just straight connections and shouldn't cause any problems. Come on. Give me the thing. Give me... Oh... My straight connection's being funky right now, but that's fine. There you go. So there is that crossing that I want. That means, will I be able to get... Part of me says, why is there another crossing right there? Oh, I know why. just put that in there without asking me. If we run this straight, no, I don't like that. I don't like what that is. I don't like what that is at all. So let's remove all of that. I will just put another siding here, probably 2 sidings actually, that are at the same angle as these guys. So let's find the angle. I think it was something like 4 degrees. I think that looks pretty reasonable. Let's put you in right here. Make it nice and straight. Ooh, that's gonna take forever if I do it that way. Back to... No, that's the wrong way. 1,000 and then 0. I don't know who came up with this numbering system, but that's fine. There you go. Is this looking like it's still... There is a little turn in there. I'm not convinced that this is perfect anymore, so 123 may not be the winner. Let's try... Click away from this, go back to here. Let's try 124. How's that here? No, it has to be aligned with this, and I think 123 is the closest we can get. Okay, so maybe start a little further this way and then go all the way out. And I will place 2 or 3 of these right away, just to see what happens, what we can do. Oh, you're coming up a little higher, I think is what you're saying. That's fine. Put 1 there. Put 1 here, and then we will just continue them somewhere else. Sure. And this is 4 cars long, really. So that's not super long. So we have to do something. Yeah, these are definitely going downhill just a smidge. Oh no, my incline is up. Idiot. That's the problem. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Let's try that again. So that's my radius is that. I would like to adjust my incline like now. Okay, so here should be fine. Incline is 0, please. That is much better, and now you should look a lot more like you should. Sure. That looks good. Get another one. I don't think these are long enough. They aren't. Now what are you doing? Why are you doing this then if they're not long enough? Well, we'll see how this looks. So you can go here, and then I want both of them to kind of continue along here. What I'm going to do is just force a good connection. Now, what are these? That feels pretty much aligned. If I put a quick short piece here, and another quick short piece here, then these should honestly be just fine. That piece, turn you around without being ridiculous. Go in there, remove the curve mode, and connect to this guy. Yes, and then do the same thing here. There you go. Now they are relatively parallel to each other, I think. Give me a little extra inside or outside, inside or outside, inside or outside. Let's go with outside because I think we're gonna start a turn pretty soon. Make it straight, make it, sure, slightly to the right. There you go, 140 is fine. Into the woods. That's good. And then let's connect some switch on here. Do I want to switch out or switch in? I think I will be happier switching in. So let's turn that around. Oh, let's do like this. That is the connection point that I wanted. Very good. There you go. That's in. This goes right here. Turn off the curvature. For me, it's a numpad 5, but it's on that little help window up top. And you go in there. That looks pretty acceptable. Get rid of a couple trees here. Now this track I built because at some point, well, when we go out to that thing, we have to get there. What I don't know is, well, there's no easy connection from picking up the wood over there to get out there unless I put a switch like right where I'm looking at, but I don't know that there's a good place for that because the switches are so darn big. So I'll have to figure out something. I could just make a turnaround loop. Yeah, I could just build a simple turnaround loop for this, and I can get out there. There are options. We can also, we can get out there and just turn left. There's a lot of open space right there. Yes, that's definitely what we're gonna do. But we don't have to plan for that right now, obviously. Do you think we will eventually get slip switches in Workers and Resources of the Republic? Slip switches. I mean, we have those, right? So yes. Can't you change the switch to be on the other side and fit the crossing as you wanted originally? I mean, I think I have, but maybe? So this one, I do want this one to be parallel just because this whole section is laid out to be parallel. So I'm gonna put you here-ish. Oh, this is not gonna be easy. I don't know that there's a good way to do this unless I make this not parallel. Also, now there's a problem with this. Give me a crossing just to see that it fits here. Okay. Then remove this thing. Okay. Then give me a switch right. This one. Flip you around, flip you around, flip you around. Very good. Is there enough space? Kind of. Kind of means part of this has to go, but we will connect that and we'll be fine. You go right into here. Don't tell me that there's not enough space for you to do this. Lame. You go here. Turn off that maybe? Yes, that's better. Ah, it's so easy now. You have 4 log cars and 5 lumber cars. Yes, I do. I like to build track. That's what this is all about. Track building is so much easier now. Make you go straight for a little while. Maybe to here-ish. Sure. And then make it connect to that switch. Right there. Beautiful. Just like I wanted it. Now, this guy is obviously slightly off kilter to this. Ooh, what I can try to do is this. Give me a straight piece of track that connects really close to what I need there. Wow. Turn this on. Good. It's about there. That looks like it's the end of that track. That's all I wanted. Remove this. Get me the crossover. This could be a total disaster. 100%, but I want this to work. Give me that one, and then see what this connection does. I think this is gonna work. I think this is gonna work. Oh, it's just a little off. It's not gonna work. That's a little off in my book, but it's a lot off in reality there. So what we're gonna do is go from this side and make a straight rail connection and see if we can match that just a little bit better. Give me straight piece. I want you right there. Oh, you're not gonna be exactly how I want you to be, are you? Nope. Oh, I'm also stuck. No! No! Let's try this. You go there. You remove this. Is there a better way to do this? Yes, there is. There is 100% a better way to do this. We can use this crossing. I'll just have to shunt all the stuff that we have over there a little further back. But I think that will make life a lot easier for the rest that we're going to do. So this is now just slightly unaligned. That's fine. We demolish this switch. And obviously that piece of track over there. And then put the switch on here. Everything is fine. Well, any problems, turn you around. Thank you. Go here. Thank you. It's not a perfect connection, but we're gonna make it work. This one, oh, we even have some room here, but I don't think that's the room that I wanted. Let's see, you go out this way. And then you connect to this guy. See how that looks? It's a little kinky, but it's all right. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not going to look at this later on. As long as I'm not derailing, everything is fine. Get you. And also connect to the switch. Very good. Is it going to work on the other side? Good. Aww, I got a little kinky there. Well, I can fix this if I really want to. They're just sidings. They're just there to park some cars. So get over it. I could probably try to put a switch in here, but I wanted to put the switch right on this. I could put a switch here that turns out to the right. I just don't think the switches have the same radius as this thing, but I may have to do it anyways because there's not enough room to do anything else. Let's see. This switch, turn you around switch. Very good. Wrong switch. Okay, switch right. Yes, on that side. Very good. Ha! Well, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work by a long shot. Did I do just everything for nothing? That's what it looks like. Okay, well, I guess we have to try to make it work in here and hope that the switch curve is about similar to the curve that I chose. Otherwise, we will have a problem. Come on. I think this is a task worthwhile trying, so we're going to try it until it either works or it doesn't work. So now I need the switch also to the right, but I need the doodah on the right as well. There you go. That one is aligning really well with this, but I don't believe that this one can align with oh, come on. That's not what I did. I don't believe that this one can align with that track unless I let it be completely ridiculous. So let's see. No, that's not gonna work. The whole thing that I just did is not gonna work, is it? There's no more room to add more switches here. I can pull this back just a tiny bit, but there's not a lot of wiggle room. Well, you built all of this, just make it. Let's at least attempt to make it work right. I think that's the right thing to do, and then we'll see how this goes. So, switch after switch. Not ideal, but that's what we're gonna do. That switch, you're gonna go right on the right. Good. Then give me the second switch. Give me a right on the left. Good. And then, no, there's no good connection for this one. Nope, 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 nope. Whoever bet that it's not gonna work, you were right. It doesn't even let me connect the two there. That's funny. We connect there? Nope. We connect here. I don't know why it doesn't even give me the icon right now. Yeah, it will connect here. I think that just means that there's no good angle to connect to this guy. It's like, what are you doing, dude? Other way. It's just there's not enough. Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see if that did the thing. You go from there to here. Obviously, I don't know how you are a little off, but that's fine. You have to go from the switch to the other thing. Come on. Switch to that switch, and then we're hopefully done. I don't know if the wagons can turn around there, otherwise I just have to throw all of that away and do something very different. Where is my stuff? That way, yes. Go here. Here. Yes, right there. It doesn't like something that I'm doing. Okay, try it from this side, I guess. Oh, I don't know what it wants. Maybe it's just a little finicky right now. Maybe there's too much ballast that wants to go below it. Maybe. Yeah, do that. Could have done that before. Yeah, I really don't know if this is gonna work. Excuse me. Alright, last guy. Right here, just reconnect you. Cool. And cool. Yeah, I think the last time I built this, I had this crossing and then I just veered off way left right here. Is there enough room in here to make a switch? I want to know. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that could get us all the way to where I want to go now. I need a left switch, right, just like this. Oh, there is... I don't know if that is enough room, but it's a nice big switch yard, so that's worth something. So we did the thing. Cool. We have a bunch of wagons that need to go somewhere. Cool. Should I try to shunt them into the siding to see if they fit there, or should I try to ignore all of that? I think it's more important to make some money right now, and then I can read some comments, and then when we come back with the new cart, then I can park them. Oh, it's 10:38. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do both, am I? I don't think so. Let's do this, this. Probably need a little bit of fire. 0 degrees, perfect. Who was attending the fire here? One more. There you go. Do something. Do I have all the switches set? That's left, that looks good. That one is... nope, that one is wrong. Drama! I expected you a little earlier. You said good morning earlier in the Discord, but thanks for showing up. Okay. So, this all should be fine, unless this switch that I just placed here is going to break everything. No breakage. No breakage. Beautiful. I think my locomotive is a little low on steam. Let's go help it. Oh, steam is still there. That's nice. Let's fill it up. I will have to pause before I get to the warehouse because I have to flip a couple switches, but that's fine. What do we have going on over here? Dado, if you replace the switch that is just behind the original crossing to have the control rod on the other side, you can place another... Ooh. Yes, you are absolutely correct. I can totally flip that with the rod on the other side. That will make it a lot easier. And I can have to... oh, gosh, I wish I would have read that earlier. You are so right. Noticed me, senpai. Yes. Yes, I'm bad at doing two things at the same time, obviously. Silent Night, I suppose that the dynamic crossing ain't added in yet. Rail over rail in random direction of zero derail collision. Is that planned? I don't know that that is planned or not. Drummond, on a record train today. Usually, yes. I want to see one of the carriages go flying off into the distance. That is Construction Simulator now. So, yes, that'll be next week. Foreshadowing. Ooh, can't see my hands. I was doing with hands. Train, I don't have time for you to not be up to temperature. Boiler pressure, you're not... Water pressure is just 100, so boiler pressure is going up. Cool. Go up faster. That's the problem. There's always paps in between that take forever. And the porter, this little guy, is not really made for big travel, but we'll see. I really hope that what I just built works. If I can shunt these wagons into that thing, it will be totally worth it. If I can't, well, I'll just have to rebuild it like Dado is saying and do the thing that I need to do. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Doing that will actually help everything, so I may just have to redo it. Well, if I do that, what? No, the switch can just be... Ooh, I want to do that so bad right now. I don't know if I can do that tonight, though. I have plans, because right now the switch goes in completely straight. I can also make the switch go in at an angle if I have enough space, which I should have enough space. There's so much in my head. So much in my head, I'm going the wrong direction to do it. It's not going to take that long to unload these things, I think. So it'll be fine. So they fixed that bug that we saw when the toss the carriages off into the distance. I think you can still do that. I highly doubt they fixed that. It's when you re-rail something, or when you hold something, I think, then you can kind of swipe a vehicle that's already there, and then it will just go flying. Ah! Or I go fly. Whoa! Okay, I don't care which switch we're taking because they both work. Let's do this one. Very good. Train, you're almost stopping. Actually, I timed that pretty well, didn't I? Yes, I did. Good. You go here, you go here, you go here, you go back again, and you go no break. Okay. Go. I said go. Thank you. Keep on rolling. I don't think on the last playthrough I had here, I ever went backwards anywhere, even though trains are totally capable of doing that. Just because the track was always so bad that there was no good reason to do so. So, that is set to left, but I can't really see it. So, let's fix this tree. You. Get fixed. Fix! There we go. Thank you. Okay, let's jump in here. Start braking again. Get my crosshair back. And I will... Whoa! 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 100% brake. Everyone brake. Do this. Do this. This is like perfect train steering. I am kind of disappointed in myself. That usually doesn't happen. Okay, you go here. I'm making sure that I'm making money. I have 378. Yeah, all the monies. Cool. Turn that off. Purchase one more state car. Yes, please. Thank you. Then why is my... Well, why was my mouse on the screen there? That was weird. Go forwards. Go back. Go no brake. Go. How are you doing? 58%. Give me 2 more. Should be fine. Didn't I say go? Pretty sure I said go. There we go. Now you're going. Silly game. Oh, there's also brake engaged right here. That's not... Stop eating me, wagons. Okay, you're going full speed already. That's good enough. Let's see how this looks from here. A little more. It should just have purchased and placed the wagon on the main platform, I hope. So we'll see if that is accurate. That is now the last wagon coming over at this switch. So switch you back. There you go. Go the other way. This way, go. While you're speeding up, I can put the Duda in the back here. That should be fine. Cool. Hit that one. See where we're going this way. I haven't had a derailment today. That's strange. Very strange. I haven't had a derailment in this whole playthrough. That is even more strange. So they have fixed the bug. No. You derailed when you were trying to build off to the smelter. Well, that was different. We haven't built that yet. This is a completely new map, drama. Okay, backing up in there, a little bit of break. Yeah, that was a little embarrassing, and it's taken extra time for the slightly longer trains, which is not good. Go that way. Yep, that much. We're moving, that's all I want. Why is it so hard? Alright, this time it's gonna work. And badoop. Stopped. Good. Turn that off. Where's my 10% wagon? Oh, it's one of the lumber cars? That's fine. Okay, you. Go forward, no brake, all of it. Go. Water level is still going up, so that's perfect. So Betsy does not have to refill water, which is nice. I know that was an old bug. I don't know why it wasn't fixed yet, but that's fine. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. So all we want to see now is if I can park them in the thing that I built, or if Data was right and I should have just done the thing that he said while I was doing it wrong. That would have made it right again. Also, I will say that was my first idea. I just didn't do it right. That's how not doing it right works. Yes, I know. Anyone got a good joke while we're here? Wish someone made a controller with 6 of those sliders that are on the audio mixers for sim gamers. Do you have an Arduino? With an Arduino, you should be able to retool any like slider. Like, I mean, you can buy equalizers, like the equalizer pads. There are probably some cheaper ones that you can attach to that would work. You just have to map them. That should work. I think so. I don't know. Yeah, that'd be nice, but it wouldn't do everything. I think playing this with a big touchscreen would be more satisfying than that, but I don't know. Maybe it's fine. Alright, just a little more. I do have to switch a couple switches, so I don't want to run this all the way there. Because we have to go left, so I can back up into the thing. Okay, now maybe my chance. You go the other way. Hitbox, go. Yeah. Cool. So that worked. A little more. Saturday night, 6 sliders, just map two separate flights and throttle controls. Oh, yeah, there you go. That will work too. Okay, moment of truths. Turn the rig off. Probably can start breaking a while ago. Let's hop on here. This switch is still right. This switch is now wrong. There you go. And this switch is also wrong. I don't think this is gonna fit. There's no way this is gonna fit. Look at that kink. Should I even try this? No. No. It's not worth it. This is wrong. All of this is wrong. Very wrong. Even that one is wrong. That's cutting into the other thing. So this one has to be replaced with just a switch on the other side. These two should be fine. Okay, so this was just a switch. Let's do this. Let's do this right. Switch on this side. Yes. Turn you around. Very good. What's that cough doing here? That looks great. Straight through for right now. Beautiful. Then give me the crossover that I had planned for initially and did it wrong. Yes, just like so. We are a little off kilter, but that is fine. Now give me this one. This will, well, this may result in we can just have one of these sidings, but that will be okay too. I wouldn't be that sad. We can at least have one. Well, ooh, there's the other thing of we have this as the bypassing track, and then we just put a bunch of switches in here that just have termini, where you can place some vehicles in. That will totally work too, because this is just a long piece of straight, so that's exactly what it does. Let's see. Now this. I think I want to put the switch at the end of here, but let's try it the other way first. We need this one. Turn you around like this and give me this connection point. Let's see what we got here. Any guesses? You think it's gonna work? Nope. It's way too much. Way too much going on over there. That's fine. That's fine. We will take this one out. Let's see if we can force it to work from here. You need your switch on the right and go to the right. Give me this connection. Very good. And then, yeah, it's not going to work either because we don't have room for it. Which tells me option 3 is what we're really going to get out of here. Which means this guy is going to connect to that siding. No problems at all. Why is that not even remotely where it was before? That's gonna bug me. I can't leave that. This has to be semi-straight at least. Well, we're gonna do something totally different now. So get rid of all of this. There you go. There you go. Get rid of it. All of it. Yep. Don't need it anymore. Very good. We're gonna just put a bunch of switches in here now, and we can probably even put the switches in using this as straight instead of the other thing as a straight. Okay, that sounds reasonable. Okay, what is our degree? Degree is approximately this. Yeah, I'd go with this. So if we say here, we just need a little piece to connect the other junctions to, or the other pieces to. We could do the first one like this, and then no. But do you see what I'm seeing? I see what I'm seeing. Okay, you there. And then you here. This is pretty much what I had planned on earlier. The only difference is that this track is a little closer to what it was before, and it may not be perfectly straight. But we can fix that by doing this, now it's straight to there. Are you gonna line up with... How are you... You're actually not that bad. You're pretty close to what I wanted you to be. I don't know why the track is now red, but I'll allow it. Yeah, we just had to replace a little bit of what we had going on here, but this should be fine. What is our angle? That is our angle. Okay, go there. And then from here, you do the same thing. Because 2 sidings here are probably more than enough. I doubt I will ever use them. But if I need more, we can add more too. From here, get me that one. I'm surprised this works as fast as it does. From there to there. Oh yeah, you're effectively following that track pretty nicely. That's exactly what I want. Now give me some track that aligns to this one just for a little while. That is it. Align you or have you far enough away from that switch to be able to have a good connection. That looks great. Make it go straight just for a little while, like here. Then give me this piece. Oh yeah, this. You see how easy this is to just rebuild whatever you want with this new spline technology? It's great. You have to opt into the beta for this, but it's totally worth it. Now, I may regret that, but here's the thing. I don't have to be okay with just one of those. Because there's a switch. I have to be okay with 3 of those. Or 3 sidings, because this one, if I add another one, there's not enough space to actually get this curvature in, so oopsies. But this way, I should be able to at least connect this guy. Pretty easy. Yes. Oh, that's pretty. And then this one will just be the last one, and I will try to run it relatively... Well, is it relatively straight? You are... No, you will not be relatively straight. You need to be adjusted to whatever this siding is. Yes, they all have to be combined again, and we can figure that out later on, but for right now, this is good. Where are we there? We are slightly off. We are slightly on. How far are we apart here? We are just really touching there. All I need is a little piece of straight. Doesn't have to be anything special. Okay, and then give me this side. Connect here. And then we should be really good. Thanks, Dado. Dado? I'm gonna go with Dado. Yes, that's good. And the 6 tracks will just go right on this track. It's already set up on here for just that. That's good. Let's fix this thing over here. Get the switch that goes to the left. That will be important. Switch that goes to the left with trigger on the right. Sure, let's call it a trigger now, because I want to. There you go. And I hope you let me connect this. It did. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful is the wrong word, but it let me do the thing that I need to do. Give me my crosshair back. This guy has to go in here. It's just the last switch now, right? Yeah, that's the last switch. Okay. Switch right with data on the left. There you go. That connected beautifully right there. And this is connecting beautifully right here. I don't know why there's no substrate under these guys, but we'll just leave that be. And this should cause no troubles whatsoever. Okay, so you flipped that way. You already flipped the correct way, and we just have to back in and call it good. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. I'm really enjoying this. I don't know if I'm gonna make another like actual episodes out of this, or if this is just gonna be a live stream thingy again. Maybe it's just on Discord. I don't know yet. We'll see how things go when we're done with this. You have pressure. You have everything you need. What is your problem? Why you feel so slow? Oh, regulator's only on really low. Okay. That's fine. I think we're going mostly... This is mostly flat ground, so it should all be relatively easy. I just want to see what happens. I'm happy that these double crossings just worked out that way. That's good. So this should not be a problem for anyone. Very good. And then that one shouldn't be a problem for anyone either. And then I should be able to use the brake on this wagon. Just fine. Dodgy dad joke. Why are train tracks happy? Because they're always getting late. Yeah. Hurt better and worse. Good try though. I appreciate that. At least kudos for trying. There's going to be enough room to fit all 6 in here. Well, it doesn't matter. There's nothing else going on over here yet. That is true. We're going to derail. I haven't derailed yet. Playing with fire here. Let's do at least 2 brakes on. Let's take 1 brake off. That brake is on. We have a little bit of wiggle room. That is good. How about wiggle room on this side? Nope, we need a little further. Otherwise, you're actually doing exactly what I need you to do. How about there? I thought so. Let's back out. Go that way. Cool. Brake. And look at that. We have 1 siding nicely filled. Maybe I just leave them like this. Maybe they can always be exactly here because 6 cars is really all we really care about. There was an old trick to do this. I don't know that that works anymore because the wall has rails on it, which is a teeny tiny bit annoying, but that's okay. If we, let's see here, I don't remember the actual angle. If we do this, can I do this? Yes, I can, I just need to do it right. Get me back to the angle that I want, which is there. And just set the angle, yes. Put something right there. Okay, make it straight. Okay, put it there. Get stuck in it. Very good. You did an excellent job on that one. Okay, put that one there. Put this one here, and then we're just going to build a little ramp to make that work. We'll see if that's going to do the trick here. I don't even remember if they actually let you essentially stop on them, but it's worth having. Totally. Get me the biggest incline you can get. That's great. Get me to about right there, and then make a connection. You'll see what I'm doing here, just a sec. Get me a connection right here, and we can probably go... There you go. That's good. Up to the end of the track, and now we're just going to delete a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. And that's our bumper. Are they going to run into that? I don't know. Would I like to remove the rail on top of here? Yes, I would, but you don't have to. So there's your siding. You're always going to be here. And that's it. I gotta go to bed. I still have to shower. So I was excited to play this. I hope I gave you some idea of how the new Spline system works. It is flippin' amazing. That's all there is. It's great. It's so much fun. I can actually put these wagons over there too now. I can continue those 3 sidings for however long I want. And there's so many things I can do here. This is great. I like that we did this. Thanks for your help, as usual. For anyone that watches this later, come by the Discord. I may play it more there or just wherever. Patreon actually has a couple extra things now that I'm trying out. There are... well, some things in the works, so if you consider joining Patreon, maybe now's a good time because I actually have something extra. Besides the save games. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about workers and resources. There's something in my mind. I'll probably put it in the next schedule. Just go check that out. And we'll see how that goes. And that's really all I have for right now. Thank you so much for watching. No crashes on a beta. I'm not used to that. That's pretty nice. But let's not test our fate. Betsy's happy. B-Well Joe's happy. I hope everyone that watched is happy. Thank you so much for coming by. Really appreciate it. I'll let you get back to work, I guess. Let's put my old thingy on here. Let's see. There's a way to do all of this. I want that on because there's some music on there. Turn off all of this and then say